What opinion will you defend like this?
You don't need to be good at your hobbies, you just need to enjoy them.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you join elastic ends like this, please don't, because overlapping elastic ends like that is one of my biggest sewing icks, so I'm going to show you how to do it even better. So what you're going to do, get your elastic, open that puppy right on up, and then with your two ends, place them end to end so they kiss, mwah, and get your bias binding, or you can use a piece of scrap fabric, whatever, I don't really care, and then just wrap those two ends together like so, haha. Pin it together so that it all stays nice and secure. Go over to your sewing machine and you're going to sew a square on top of that. Pretty basic. Pivot at each corner and then crissy-crossy over the middle so that you make a little kiss. Mwah. And then make sure that you backstitch and then needle up and dismount. And there you have it, the perfect elastic without that horrible overlapping multiple threads. You're so welcome. And of course, if you enjoyed this sewing tutorial and this voiceover, make sure to hit like, save and follow because I'm hilarious and why wouldn't you? I'm a joy to be around. Goodbye.
Never will I ever
Seatbelt sign.
But is it against the law?
Seatbelt sign is on.
But is it against the law?
Seatbelt sign.
But is it against the law?
It's on.
Law.
Seatbelt sign is on. Seatbelt sign is on.
Clothes and fuck clothes with diamonds. I heard people die while they're trying to find them. And I'll take my clothes off and it will be shameless, cause everyone knows that's how you get famous.
Apparently, you guys don't know about this sewing hack, so let me enlighten you. It gives you the most perfect gathers every time. And of course, it all starts with the sewing thread, Gutermann to be exact. Thread your sewing machine up like you normally would using that top and bobbin thread in a Gutermann and thread your needle front to back, making sure to leave a tail. Turn your stitch length dial to the highest possible setting. For me, it's a 4. Place your fabric under the foot and sew a few stitches to get established, but no back stitching, because this is where the magic happens. Take your index and your thumb and pinch that top thread. This will cause the fabric to start bunching up behind the presser foot. Using a strong polyester thread like Gutermann is crucial, as the strong fibers will allow you to create these beautiful gathers in the fabric. You can play around with more or less tension depending on your preference for gathers. As you approach the end of your gathering seam, do not backstitch. Instead, go right to the end, lift the needle and the presser foot, and then pull out your fabric, making sure to leave a long tail. And there you have it, perfect gathering every single time. If you enjoyed this sewing tutorial, make sure to hit like, save and follow for more sewing tips and tricks.
I am once again shocked and bewildered to find that the process of trial and error involves error.
You will not believe me if I don't show you, so let me show you, right? This tape measure I've had for about like 10-15 years. I love it. It's my favorite tape measure. You just have your favorite tape measures, okay? Right? So I saw someone the other day that said check your tape measure because your old one may have stretched compared to a newer one. So I did this, right? And mine has stretched Like if we just look at the 10 centimeter mark, right? Stretch like 2 mils right there. But if we just keep on going, oh no, like at 20! Unfriendly reminder, check your tape measure.
Quietly, trying to silence me, yeah. Anxiety, take it off of me. Somebody's watching.
Funny, yes, but not funny, haha. Funny, weird.
Ford, Maserati,
Singer. Brother. Bernina. That's not a lake. That's not a lake. That's an open-air landfill of textiles in Argentina.
Sing it! I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong.
Never will I ever press another seam allowance without this tool. This is a seam allowance presser. It is a free PDF download that you simply print off, glue and stick to some heavy cardstock. Then you cut it out with some paper scissors. Using a handheld blade, cut out the triangles at each end and then down the middle of the dotted line. This is where your seam allowance will go in the next couple of steps. Guide your presser over the seam allowance and use your iron to press the seam allowance open. This not only saves your fingertips from getting scorched, but also adds a fun little accessory to your sewing equipment. If you enjoyed this sewing hack, make sure to hit like, save and follow for more sewing tips and tricks.
This is an unpicker, and here are 2 ways you can use it. Number 1, by lifting up the stitch line and pulling the thread out. Sometimes you can break the stitches and pull out the thread tail like that, and just rinse and repeat as you go down your stitch line. This is the most common way to use it. Number 2, the other way is by inserting the red ball tip underneath your stitch line and pushing the unpicker down your stitches. This causes them to break and snap and makes it really easy when you need to unpick a lot of your garment at once.
If you enjoyed this sewing tutorial, make sure to hit like, save and follow for more sewing tips and tricks.
تكنولوجيا عايشة دنها تكنولوجيا
I tell people this all the time. If I was in charge of global fashion trends, I would tell people to slow down on buying their clothes and speed up on making them. Let's be honest here. Have you ever tried making your own clothes? No? Well, let me show you how.
Sewing doesn't have to be difficult. Learning just the basics can help you transform your wardrobe and step away from the fast fashion industry for good. Start off by getting your hands on a sewing machine and threading it up. Have a play around and slowly build up your skills and confidence. Then you can start altering, repairing, and making your own clothes. This account offers tons of free resources to get you started. I even wrote an ebook just for beginners to learn the basics, so just comment beginner to get started. Give it a try. It might just become your new favorite hobby.
No. Here's an insane piece of dating advice that we don't hear very often.
When you first start dating someone new and you are infatuated by them, you love them, you're like, this one is the one, right? And then you go and tell your friends about them, right? And you describe all of their best features, that, they've got a degree, they live by themselves, they have a full-time job, they're holding everything together, and they are perfect, right? Why don't you ever do that for yourself? Why don't you ever hype yourself up? Maybe if you started talking about yourself the same way you talk about a crush or a romantic partner, your viewpoint would change.